This isn't a filter, this is a layered system of blending modes and layer styles working in perfect harmony. We're building this electrifying effect from scratch right now. Let's ignite it. Welcome back to the Photoshop Masterclass. We've conquered layers, selections, and color adjustments. Today, we dive into the creative engine of Photoshop, blending modes and layer styles. You'll master the 4 essential blending modes that pros use daily and learn how to sculpt with light and shadow using layer styles. We're creating a high-energy, realistic neon text effect from the ground up. All the project files, including the textures we'll use, are linked in the description. Grab them, and let's get started. Our stage is a dark background. First, let's type our word. I'll grab the type tool T and, in a bold, futuristic font, type Ignite. Parta, the secret language, blending modes. Now, let's build our atmosphere. Blending modes are rules that tell a layer how to interact with the layers beneath it. Let's start with the king of darkness, multiply. 1. Multiply, the darken mode. Think of multiply as burning the top layer into the bottom. It only ever makes things darker. Anything white on your top layer becomes completely transparent. I have this concrete texture here. To blend it with our background, we just change its blending mode from normal to multiply. And just like that, we have a gritty, textured wall instead of a flat, boring background. 2. Screen, the lighten mode. Screen is the exact opposite of multiply. It only makes things lighter, and anything black on the top layer becomes transparent. It's perfect for adding things like dust, sparks, or lens flares. Watch this. We take this dust texture, change its blending mode to screen, and bam! The black background instantly vanishes, leaving only the white dust particles floating in our scene. It's the fastest way to add atmospheric elements. 3. Overlay and soft light, the contrast modes. Now for the most versatile modes, overlay and soft light. These are contrast modes. They multiply the darks and screen the lights, punching up the contrast in a really dynamic way. Here's a pro dodge and burn technique. Create a new layer. Go to Edit Greater than Fill, and choose 50% gray. Now, change this gray layer's blending mode to overlay. The gray becomes completely invisible. But now, if we paint on this layer with a soft white brush, we brighten the area. If we paint with a black brush, we darken it. We are literally painting with light and shadow on a separate layer, non-destructively. Soft light is the exact same concept, just a much gentler and more subtle effect. Part B, sculpting your layer with layer styles. Our atmosphere is set. Now, let's make our text glow. Select the Ignite text layer, and go to the bottom of the Layers panel and click the little FX icon to open the Layer Style window. 1. Stroke and glows, the heart of the neon. First, let's add a stroke. This is just an outline. I'll add a thin, vibrant pink stroke around our text. Now for the magic. Let's add an outer glow. Select a matching pink color. The key settings are size, how far the glow spreads, and spread, how dense and solid it is. We'll give it a nice large, soft glow. For a hyper-realistic neon effect, you need multiple glows. Click the little plus icon next to outer glow to add a second one. For this new glow, make the size much smaller and the spread a bit higher. This creates a bright, intense hotspot of light right next to the letter, with a softer glow behind it. It's a game changer. To complete the illusion, add an inner glow. Use a very light, almost white version of your glow color. This makes the inside of the letters look like they are the source of the light. Two, shadows and depth. Our sign is glowing, but it looks like it's pasted on. It needs depth. Let's add a drop shadow. The biggest mistake beginners make is using a harsh, pure black shadow. Don't do it. Instead, use a very dark, saturated version of your background color like a dark navy blue. Lower the opacity and increase the size to make it soft. This makes the text look like it's floating just off the wall, casting a realistic, colored shadow. Photoshop also has an inner shadow, which is great for creating an engraved or pressed-in look, as if the letters were stamped into a surface. Three, bevel and emboss, the 3D effect. One more powerful tool in this window is bevel and emboss. This style adds highlights and shadows to the edges of your layer to create a 3D or chiseled effect. It's fantastic for creating metallic text or raised button effects. While we don't need it for our soft neon look, it's a critical tool for other graphic styles. Create your own style library. So you just spent all that time crafting the perfect neon effect. Do you have to do that every single time? Absolutely not. In the Layer Style window, click the New Style ... button. Give your style a name, like my pink neon, and hit OK. Now, open your Styles panel from window greater than Styles. Watch this. I'll type a new word, 2025. It's plain text. With that layer selected, I just click Save my pink neon style, and instantly, the entire complex effect is applied with one click. By creating and saving your own styles, you build a personal library of effects that can 5x your workflow speed. Look at what we built. We didn't use a single filter, we used a system. We learned the secret language of layers. On one side, blending modes the rules for how layers interact. We mastered the core for multiply to darken and add texture, screen to lighten and add effects, overlay and soft light to add powerful contrast. On the other side, layer styles the effects applied to a single layer. We learned to sculpt with glows to simulate light, shadows to create depth, strokes and bevels to define edges. If this video just unlocked a new level of creative freedom for you in Photoshop, smash that like button. It lets me know we're on the right track. I've got to know, what are you more excited to use in your next project, blending modes or layer styles? Let me know which one wins in the comments below. We are going deep like this every single week. If you are serious about mastering this software, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Ready to tackle another essential pro skill? Check out our next episode, Mastering Selections, the pen tool versus select and mask for flawless cutouts. Thank you for watching from here in Addis Ababa. Today is August 9th, 2025. Now go make something that glows.